Ni Hao Manila! In the Philippines, Christmas isn't just a holiday. It's a celebration that ignites the spirit of every Filipino.
Holiday season, ano po ang ating mga preparations?
More family gatherings.
Yes, family time, nauwian from bakasyon.
What I look forward po is maging special po yung araw ng Pasko and mas lalo tayong bigyan ng blessing.
Ni Hao Manila! Welcome to a very special holiday and Christmas episode of Ni Hao Chats with me, your host, Valerie Tan. And we are here at the lovely and aesthetic cafe of KMC Solutions. And joining us in today's episode to talk about holiday traditions in China and the Philippines are two of our very special guests. Say Ni Hao first to, of course, the beautiful Miss Philippines Earth 2015 and Miss Earth 2015, Angelia Ong. Hi.
Hi guys, Ni Hao.
And we also have the dashing and handsome Chinese national who's been here working in the Philippines for the past 4 years, Mr. Yida Cheung. Ni Hao.
Ni Hao, hello.
Yan.
Okay bang Ni Hao na?
Oo. Thank you so much for joining us today. Ayan.
Our pleasure.
So as you can see, Christmas is in the air. We have our Christmas decors here, no? And as they say, diba, Philippines has the longest Christmas. We start Christmas as when?
September! We call it the Bear Month.
So Ida, in China, do you celebrate Christmas as well?
Actually, we don't celebrate Christmas in China because it's not our traditional holidays. Yeah, but for the younger generations, they would like to celebrate.
So when you came here to the Philippines and then realized that Christmas is such a huge thing here, how was your experience and what was your reaction?
Oh, I like it. I just want to say I like it. There's a lot of people here dancing, singing. It's a very happy thing.
That's true. Ikaw naman, Angelia.
Siya, in a good way.
In a good way, yes.
In a good
diba?
way.
You naman, Angelia, you're Chinese-Filipino. Can you share with us your background, yung Chinoy roots mo?
Yes, actually, I have a little bit of Chinese blood on both sides. But I was born in Manila. I grew up in Iloilo when my parents separated. But I grew up kasi in a Chinese school. So that's where I mostly had my Chinese influences. Because at home, sayang nga, because I studied like 11 years in a Chinese school, but I never really got to fully converse in Chinese kasi I had nobody to apply what I learned in school. So what I did back then, I remember I was just memorizing everything so that I could pass all of my exams. But through school and through my friends and classmates growing up, that's when I really felt that, you know, I am part of the community, the Filipino-Chinese community. And I think one of the things that I really appreciate, the commonality sort of Filipinos and Chinese, is our love for family. And I think that transcends in the Christmas spirit as well. Like, even though Ida was saying, you know, that they don't in China really celebrate it as much, except for probably the younger generations who are exposed by probably, you know, social media, like of course TikTok. In the Philippines, because we have a very long history of Chinese-Filipino friendships, and Iloilo is actually where I grew up. One of the longest harmonious friendship of Filipinos and Chinese. Aside from the one we have here in Manila, the Chinatown, we also have a very...
You also have a Chinatown. So malaki yung community.
Malaki yung community. And it's so near my school. And now when eventually it started becoming really huge, the community, you know, it's just a really good friendship and like collaboration. There's even like stories how Iloilo got its name. This was like a story passed on to us na parang the Iloilo River looks like a nose. So before you say Irong, like in Bisaya, like Irong. So it's like Irong. But the Chinese version was like they couldn't pronounce the R. So it became like from Irong to Ilong, and eventually it just became Iloilo. So
Wow.
like the Chinese, it's everywhere in Iloilo, sort of like you'll see tiny bits. So we even have like a Chinese Filipino friendship pagoda near the school.
Sa
So it was
Iloilo? Oh,
very,
wow.
we are very rich in history of the friendship of the Chinese and the Filipinos. So yeah.
Actually, it's a very strong Chinese-Filipino communities in different pockets of the whole nation.
Correct.
So, Ida, did you notice that as well when you came here, that there were so many Chinese-Filipinos here?
Yes.
What was your reaction?
They are not already Chinese, they are already Filipinos.
That's what you
Would you
said.
think that I was Chinese-Filipino?
Conte.
Okay. So, Ida, what's the biggest celebration in China? Because you mentioned you don't celebrate Christmas. Any other big holiday?
Of course, Chinese Spring Festival, our Chinese New Year.
So that's around late January to Feb.
It's a lunar date, right? So it's around February. February, maybe the middle of February. The Chinese people, they will go back to home, they will celebrate. That's a very important thing in China.
Angelia mentioned a while ago that the similarity is the love for family. Do you agree? Do you see that as well here in the Philippines and in China?
Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, because here in the Philippines, I see there are so many big family, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So when the holidays come, they will stay together, they will dancing, sing, they will eat the food. Yes. When I saw that, I feel I was so envy.
Envy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that make me feel like homesick. So I can feel that.
So I'm glad that you appreciate the celebration here in the country. Angelia, can you take us to yung mga celebrations nyo before Christmas and up to Christmas? And even after Christmas, meron pa ba?
One of the things that I've noticed is that Chinoy celebrations is very Filipino celebrations na. Like the traditions on Christmas. You know, he did mention that they don't really celebrate it as big. So it's more like adapting to the place that they now call home, which is the Philippines. And I guess they kind of marry a little bit of what they do even during like Spring Festival or Chinese New Year. Like everybody would come together, have their Noche Buena, but wear red for luck.
So that's
right?
the Chinese part.
Yeah, like the Chinese part. And of course, eating together. And of course, you know, there's ang paos everywhere. It's not Chinese New Year yet, but like, you know, on Christmas, you get ang pao from your aunties, uncles, parents. Yeah.
Hong Pao, yes,
Hong
yes.
pao.
yes.
Yes, sorry, we call it ang pao.
So we will give hongbao to the younger generation.
Yes, that's true. If you're
Yes.
earning already, you don't receive ang pao anymore.
I
Hong
still
pao
expect ang pao. As long as it is from my elder or something.
Yeah, it's older give to younger. Like us, we will not give hongbao for each other.
Oh,
No, she's still young.
Because we are similar age.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
We will just give the keys.
Me, I have to say, I expect sometimes because, you know, we have still elders, you still give, especially if you do a good job, like in school, if you won like an award, you know, like they give you that as a prize, sort of. So I enjoy that kind of like tradition.
So, Ida, did you see any similarities with between Chinese holiday celebrations and Filipino Christmas celebration? Traveling as a family.
Yes, of course, as family. Family travel. You know, China is so big, so it's like the southern people, they go to the north. The northern people go to the south. The east to go to west, the west to go to east.
Okay, so Christmas is not just about family. Of course, for Filipinos, it's also about food.
Oh, yeah.
So, Angelia,
Love food.
any parang mga dishes that talagang required to have during Noche Buena?
Noche Buena, very Filipino way. Agawan ka sa queso de bola in the supermarket, and of course the normal na ham, because like that's what you're taught like growing up, right? But really, I think one of the things that's also, I feel like, very Chinese, you know, syempre Christmas is so close to our New Year as well, right? During Noche Buena, before New Year, you already have your bowl of fruits, and it needs to be 12 circles.
For the 12 months, diba?
For the
To represent,
12
yeah.
months, you know? So Christmas pa lang, there's also like a little way of preempting the celebration of New Year.
So, Ida, how about the food? Is there any similarities between the food here and the food that you use for your own celebrations?
In China, we have so many kind of food because the north and south that's different. So the similarity is like maybe from Guangdong, Fukien. The food there is they are similar with Philippines.
I think the most common is that it just needs to be a lot.
Is that the
Right?
same? It has to be abundant
Yes.
for more blessings and prosperity. I think that's
Yes.
common for Chinese and Filipino. We want prosperous
Yes.
prosperity, more abundance, right? So to you, Ida, what do you think makes the Filipino-Chinese Christmas celebration special or unique?
Sometimes I stay in the local in Pasay before. I feel like home. Everything different, but I feel I was so enjoy, so happy there. I love here more than in China.
Oh, we're so touched. Thank you so much. I think Filipinos are very hospitable, right?
Yeah.
Like they really make you feel very welcome and accommodated. Yeah. How about you, Angelia? What do you think we can be proud of as Filipinos in terms of our Christmas celebration?
Oh my God, a lot. Something to be proud of as Filipinos celebrating Christmas. One of the reasons why we celebrate it so long is because we love celebrating with our loved ones. Christmas is just all about that representation of being together with family. And I think I'm very proud that our tradition is because of love and family.
So, Ida, you've been here for 4 years already, but any memorable Christmas celebration that you spent here, off the top of your head?
The lights.
The lights.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
How does it make you feel to see all these lights?
I feel, this is the holiday. So
It puts you in a good mood.
Yeah, I have a good mood that people just relax and enjoy.
How about you, Angelia? What's the most memorable Christmas celebration for you?
I have a lot. I think we have different phases of memorable Christmases. I have one when I was younger. Everyone of my family, some who live outside of Iloilo, outside of the country, we all came home. And we prepared games. Like, it's so vivid in my memory how my uncles made fool of themselves because I made them do some funny games. It was just so fun. I think that was one of my most favorite growing up.
And Christmas is tied to so many memories.
Yes.
So, Ida, for all the Chinese nationals watching us today, if they're thinking if they should come and visit the Philippines during Christmas season, what will you tell them?
I want to say welcome to Philippines and enjoy the Christmas days here. You will feel so much fun and so much happiness here. Always stay here in Philippines, I think.
Oh, that's so great to hear. How about you, Angelia? For all the Chinese nationals and other tourists and foreigners watching us, if you can encourage them to come and visit.
Yeah, of course. With my job as Miss Earth, back then, I was blessed enough to travel the world and even until now. But, I always find myself coming home to the Philippines for a reason, because it is definitely one of the best places to celebrate Christmas, because not only will you feel happy, it changes the mood and all that, but really you will feel that you have a place here and that you are not alone and that you have a family.
And it's so nice that it blended so seamlessly, diba? The Chinese and Filipino culture all coming together for our Christmas celebration. So, xie, thank you so much for joining us in today's episode of Ni Hao Chats. Angelia, where can they see you?
I'm more active on Instagram. You guys can follow me, MissEarth.Angelia. Actually producing a show real soon. I'll let you know. Right now, it's just in the works at the moment. Watch out, you guys. But for now, we can connect online via my Instagram.
Yay, thank you so much. So exciting, Angelia. And how about you, Ida? Socials, or you just want to say thank you to all of our viewers?
You can also follow my IG. And I'm just here in Philippines. I will stay here for long.
Yes, and we hope to catch you somewhere here in Manila.
Somewhere, anywhere.
Watching the lights.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ida and Angelia.
Thank you so much, Val.
And we have a gift for you guys.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Gold leaf.
Thank you so much to
Thank
Gold Leaf
you.
by Aussie & Co.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Perfect for the celebration.
Yes, thank you. Xie. And xie everyone for joining us in today's very special Christmas holiday episode of Ni Hao Chats. Don't forget to follow us on all of our socials, Ni Hao Manila on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Again, my name is Valerie Tan. Have a very Merry Christmas, everyone. And this has been Ni Hao Manila.